Denzel Washington has become one of Hollywood's most steadfast symbols of discipline, compassion, and moral strength. Over 4 decades, he has transformed hardship into resilience, carrying integrity into a world that often erodes it. From the righteous intensity of Malcolm X to the ruthless precision in Training Day, Denzel doesn't simply perform. He embodies. His life reflects a relentless pursuit of principle, forged in childhood adversity and sharpened by discipline. Success for him has never been about excess or recognition. It has been about enduring hardship, transforming pain into purpose, and maintaining a humanity that outshines fame. Early fractures. Born on December 28, 1954. In Mount Vernon, New York, Denzel entered a household that balanced faith and struggle without compromise. His mother, Lennis, ran a modest beauty salon, working tirelessly to care for 3 children. His father, Reverend Denzel Hayes Washington Sr., was a strict Pentecostal minister whose discipline often overshadowed affection. The household operated on order and scripture, yet love was measured, not freely given. By age 14, the marriage collapsed, leaving Denzel and his siblings with absence and silence. This quiet fracture would follow him for decades, embedding resilience into his character, preparing him to navigate life's pressures with focus and grace. A mother's stern gift. When Mount Vernon's streets pulled him toward danger, his mother made a decisive intervention. She sent Denzel to Oakland Military Academy in New Windsor, New York. At 14, this felt like exile, but it provided structure and endurance. Early mornings, rigorous drills, and strict discipline became his new normal. Alone in a narrow dorm bed, Denzel confronted uncertainty, listening to footsteps that were not his own, learning to rely on his inner strength. The smell of starch in his uniform and the unspoken gravity of his mother's decision left a lasting imprint. "I believe my mother saved my life," he later reflected, recognizing the painful yet vital gift of discipline. Lessons of discipline. Inside the academy, Denzel discovered lessons streets could never teach. Endurance without spectacle, restraint under pressure, and command over oneself became second nature. Discipline became his first language, a principle absorbed silently but profoundly. Returning home, he resisted the pull of old influences, navigating adolescence with clarity and determination. The pressure and fractures of his past did not vanish. They shaped his posture, choices, and moral gravity. Even before Hollywood, he had learned to carry unseen burdens with dignity. By mastering self-command, he discovered that strength is cultivated quietly, in moments unobserved, and that integrity is maintained not by acclaim, but by the life one chooses to build. Struggle and survival. Leaving home in the early 1970s for Fordham University, Denzel encountered a harsh, indifferent New York. Winter bit through thin coats, dorms offered little warmth, and hunger was frequent. His mother's salon could not fully support him, so he worked wherever needed, scrubbing floors, hauling boxes, running trays. Fatigue settled into his body, shaping resilience and patience. Nights under city lights brought reflection and quiet endurance. Denzel himself admitted, "I didn't know what I wanted. I was just trying to stay afloat." Survival became an exercise in persistence, shaping a work ethic and humility that would later define his approach to both life and craft. A spark in Lakeville. In 1975, an unexpected opportunity at a YMCA camp in Lakeville, New York, offered a glimpse of his potential. When a talent show performer failed to appear, Denzel stepped in, uncertain and hesitant. Guided only by instinct, he engaged children with humor and presence. Laughter and connection marked the moment, revealing a natural charisma and skill for performance. This small breakthrough hinted at the path ahead, transforming modest confidence into something more purposeful. In that instant, the seeds of his acting career were planted, not for fame or wealth, but as a medium to convey truth, embody emotion, and touch lives beyond his own. Home as refuge. Denzel's later homes reflect his inner philosophy: privacy, peace, and deliberate order. His Beverly Hills residence prioritizes light, greenery, and openness, emphasizing family over display. Properties in New York maintained connection with the city that tested him, reflecting continuity rather than escape. Home, for Denzel, is not a trophy but an act of repair, an environment that nurtures values and reinforces stability. Possessions, though refined, are functional tools rather than statements. Cars, books, and artwork are integrated into daily life with restraint. Comfort is enjoyed without attachment, reflecting lessons from scarcity and discipline that have guided his choices and shaped the life he has built for himself and his family. Health and presence. Maintaining body and mind is essential to Denzel's longevity. Daily walks, light training, disciplined nutrition, and spiritual routines anchor his life. Years of work taught him where strength fractures. Age taught him where wisdom begins. His silver hair, steady posture, and calm presence are earned, reflecting care and intention rather than luck. As a father, he offers guidance without domination, presence without performance. His children, John, David, Katya, and twins Malcolm and Olivia, benefit from the example of a man who became the parent he once needed. Health and presence for Denzel are acts of stewardship, reflecting self-respect and responsibility toward those he loves. From survival to stewardship. From a boy sent away to survive, Denzel became a man who safeguards others. Hunger gave way to abundance, noise to stillness, survival to stewardship. His life embodies the principle that true success is not in what is acquired, but in what is preserved: integrity, discipline, faith, and humanity. His journey is a testament to resilience, demonstrating that suffering can be transformed into stature and pain into enduring power. Denzel Washington reminds us that the ultimate measure of life is the ability to rise without compromising values, to lead without performative display, and to nurture others as we navigate our own paths. Legacy of integrity. Denzel Washington's story teaches that success is shaped as much by what we refuse as by what we achieve. From fractured beginnings to disciplined adolescence, from struggle to quiet philanthropy, his life reflects a consistent moral arc. Every decision, every act of restraint, and every deliberate choice reinforces a man who values principle over recognition. His influence extends beyond film into family, mentorship, and community. His narrative encourages reflection on what it means to rise with integrity, demonstrating that the most enduring legacy is not fame, wealth, or awards, but the human impact left quietly, consistently, and with unwavering discipline. Closing reflection. Denzel. Washington's journey reminds us that greatness is not defined by spectacle, but by how adversity shapes character. Discipline, restraint, and humanity guide his path, from Mount Vernon to the world stage. His life is a masterclass in endurance, humility, and moral fortitude. He models a life where survival becomes stewardship, where wealth serves purpose, and where discipline strengthens the soul. For those inspired by his example, the lesson is clear: rise with integrity, live deliberately, and carry your values forward. Success is meaningful when it reflects the self you refuse to compromise along the way.